Namaskar and welcome to In Focus. With the BJP allies once again threatening the survival of the government, the focus of political interest has moved sharply upon the Congress party. How does it view events, and is it poised to take advantage of the developing situation? Those are two of the central questions that I shall put today to the leader of the opposition, Sharad Pawar. Mr. Pawar, let's start with the Women's Reservation Bill. Publicly, at any rate, every single party is committed to the bill, and yet the bill wasn't even tabled in Parliament. Who's responsible for this?
Of course, ruling party. You see, they have no guts, and I think there is a tremendous pressure within themselves, and that is the reason why they have not taken this basically decision.
You're saying they're divided within themselves?
Looks like that. There are a lot of people, there is a tremendous pressure on them. You see, I have to say one thing, Congress party and CPM, CPI, there was absolute clarity. There are some different views in my party too. But simultaneously, my party, there is a one clear-cut understanding that nobody should oppose this bill for introduction stage.
Okay, because the government says that the single biggest setback the bill faced is that the Congress party changed its views after July the 12th.
No, that is all totally lie. It is untruth. And I can't understand, suppose government wants to bring a bill, why should they ask they want my permission?
Because they know that without your support, the bill can't be passed.
Okay, if we are not going to support, then will you expose? Whole country will see what Congress party is doing today.
So you're saying that the government should have called your party's bluff, tabled the bill, and if you hadn't supported it, you'd have been exposed.
Exactly. So bring, our desire is that they should bring the bill first. But they are not ready to bring. I can understand because they want to bring unanimity on major subject because this is a constitutional amendment. But simultaneously, they should not delay. They can bring the bill and they will get ample time for discussion, for negotiation. But
Okay.
why to stop?
Okay, that's a very clear presentation of your position. Let me put you something that the press has said many times. The press says that on July the 12th, the Congress president in Jaipur said publicly that this bill is my husband's dream and that my party will support it without any change. 2 days later, your deputy in the Lok Sabha, Shiv Shankar, stood up and said on front of the cameras that he wants to see an OBC quota within the reserved quota. Suddenly, the Congress party was changing positions.
No, Congress party has not changed. Whatever Congress President Sonia Gandhi has said, that is Congress party's line even today.
So Shiv Shankar was talking out of turn?
Suppose if Shiv Shankar ji or anybody or any other my colleagues are trying to make some other suggestion, this is only for discussion. Ultimately, whatever the decision is taken by party will be implemented.
But do you think that what they raised for discussion in fact created confusion?
No. In all major bills, you see, suppose the party has decided to either support or oppose, in discussion process stage, there are number of views are expressed frankly. But somebody might express their views, but they will vote as per party's guideline. So whether Shiv Shankar ji or Sharad Pawar or any other colleagues, they might say something if they want to say. They got every right to say, but decision, their voting will be as per party's guideline.
अच्छा मुझे ये बताइए sir, in India today it has been said that Mulayam Singh Yadav and Lalu Yadav personally called upon Congress MPs like Shiv Shankar, C.K. Jafar Sharif, perhaps even people like Rajesh Pilot, PM Saeed, even P.A. Sangma, and that their opinions were changed as a result of such, in quotes, lobbying.
No, you see, in Democratic Party there might be different views, and views has to be expressed frankly. Nothing wrong with that. If Sangmaji is saying something, that is welcome. We would like to understand what exactly his views is. And in democratic process, when we discuss, certainly we discuss.
But discussion is one thing. Were these people changing their views under the influence of Mulayam or Lalu Yadav?
No, I don't think Sangmaji was raising certain issues. I know that Sangmaji is one of the person who is strong supporter of this bill.
But then what do you say to press articles? क्योंकि एक नहीं, इस तरह के काफी articles छपे गए, and all of them have said that Sonia Gandhi and perhaps the leadership of the Congress party was forced to change their position because MPs in the Congress said, we are not happy to accept this bill as it is.
Firstly, Congress party or Sonia ji, nobody has changed his party's line. MPs may discuss, MPs may suggest some of their views, and that is nothing wrong.
मगर
But ultimately we'll discuss and we'll definitely come to some definite consensus. And that consensus will be to support 33% reservation to women.
with or without OBC quotas within it?
You see, with or without OBC, that issue will be discussed in Parliament. But that will not come in the way of passing this bill.
Was this a result of inner party consensus and democracy, or was this, as some of the press says, a sign of a revolt within the party?
I don't think that the thinking is for revolt. It's a inner party democracy. It is a frank discussion within.
Okay, another area where the opposition is, let me say at the moment, widely differing from the government is this whole question of the election of the Deputy Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Are you confident that Mr. PM Saeed's candidature can succeed?
I'm not in position to say about that. But in parliamentary democracy, it was always accepted that major opposition, recognized opposition party should get number 2 post, and that is Deputy Speaker. Today, the speakership is with ruling party. BJP has taken stand that is not with us. But if Telugu Desam is supporting BJP and Telugu Desam's nominee, of course he is our speaker too today, I am not ready to call him as a Telugu Desam's nominee.
लेकिन तब भी आप कह रहे हैं कि रूलिंग कम्बाइन की तरफ से एक तरह के वो स्पीकर चुनेंगे।
रूलिंग पार्टी के मदद से वो आ गए,
इसलिए आप चाह रहे हैं कि डेप्यूटी हमारे तरफ से
हमारे तरफ आना चाहिए क्योंकि रूलिंग पार्टी को स्पीकरशिप मिली।
लेकिन सपोर्ट है आपके पास? What indication of support have you got from the Trinamool Congress? Are any of their members prepared to support you?
I have not discussed with other political parties, those who are associating with BJP government. I have discussed with most of the political parties who are opposing BJP government, and they are in mood to support my party and its candidature.
But if you don't have any support from parties supporting the BJP government, your candidate won't win.
Yes, I will lose. I'm not worried about that.
The principle is more important than the
Principle is
victory.
more important. I recollect when Shivraj Patil got elected, that time BJP was not having majority.
मुझे ये बताइएगा, principle is more important या सरकार को इस issue पे डराना more important है?
सरकार का डराने का सवाल ही यहाँ नहीं होता कि जब नरसिंह राव जी थे प्रधानमंत्री, शिवराज पाटिल बन गए थे, तब डिप्टी स्पीकरशिप बीजेपी को दी थी हमने।
और इस बार आप ऑपोजिट चाह रहे हैं अपने लिए?
तो देना चाहिए उन्होंने।
ओके,
मुझे लगता है कि वो भी सोचेंगे आज नहीं कल।
अच्छा, आगे बताइएगा। और सोचने के बाद कंसेंसस आपकी तरफ आएगी?
लगता है कि होने की संभावना है क्योंकि अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम रिस्पेक्ट करने वाले व्यक्ति है, ये हम देखते हैं।
पार्लियामेंट्री
शायद उनके ऊपर पूरी छोड़ देंगे तो शायद वो ये अपोजिशन का राइट बराबर है ये मानने की possibility hai.
Pawar sahab, does he respect the parliamentary system, or is he scared that if there's a trial of strength he could lose and his government could suffer?
No, I don't think that is not the position. He got a majority today.
So if he agrees to a consensus on Mr. Saeed, it's because he respects the parliamentary system.
Yeah, then PM Saeed will be deputy speaker.
Okay. Let me try and come to what I suppose is lying at the bottom of the questions I'm talking about. We're talking about jo sarkar, jo akhbaron mein kaha jata hai, lines of confrontation. But behind that is this whole question of the Congress party's relationship with the Vajpayee government. Are you just interested in embarrassing the government, or is there a serious, definite strategy that you're working towards?
You see, basically, we are interested not embarrassment to any individual or government. We are interested in result. Country is facing tremendous problem today. There is a tremendous severe recession which country is facing. Industry is in bad shape, economy is in bad shape, prices has reached to unaffordable level, and I think this is a time where government should act firmly and try to concentrate to revive economy. Okay, we are ready to cooperate in this fashion.
Is this government capable of acting in your opinion, or do you think the time has come for this government to go?
You see, I have to accept one thing. What promise this government and this party has given to the electorate, able prime minister and stable government, I think both things are missing today. We are not in position to see both things. Poor prime minister looks like a harassed person. I don't know why, because I don't know what is happening in internal.
And the government is not stable.
And secondly, number of their supporters, way they take stand every alternative day, that shows government is always in toes and they are always in trouble. This type of situation create further problem within country, especially in the field of economy.
So the government at the moment is putting the country in danger because it's not governing.
They are not in mood, they are not in position to govern. And many ministers, they are not ready to forget now they are in government. Their job is to govern, but they are not ready to forget their job is to act as an opposition party member.
In which case, Pawar Sahab, why should this government not be dismissed? Why are you not pushing to get rid of people who are putting the government of the country in danger?
Certainly, day we have reached to that situation where we will be able to provide a viable alternative, we will not wait. But Congress party with 141 and then another 16, 17 parties support, don't know whether it will be issue based, it will be on some definite program.
You're saying that the problem is Congress cannot provide a viable alternative today?
Because we have got enough number with us, otherwise Congress got capability.
Chandrasekhar ji has publicly said कि अगर आप हिम्मत दिखाएं नंबर भी आपके साथ आ ही जाएंगे कि आपकी हिम्मत कम है, आपका हौसला कम है।
नहीं भाई, हिम्मत दिखाया यानी क्या है भाई, देश के साथ खिलवाड़ करना है। देश को एक स्थिर सरकार की आवश्यकता है, देश को गुड्स डिलीवर करने वाली सरकार की अवस्था, यह सरकार देने की ताकत और अनुभव, एक्सपीरियंस कांग्रेस के पास है। मुझे मैं मानता हूँ, मगर कांग्रेस के पास वो नंबर नहीं है।
आप एक तरफ तो कह रहे हैं पवार साहब that this government is incapable of governing, that the future of the country is in danger. On the other hand, Mr. Sangma has publicly said the Congress party wants this government to continue for 2 more years. That's very contradictory.
No, it's not contradictory. You see, Congress party is a responsible party. Congress party wants to provide a stable government to the nation, and Congress party, unless improve its own position vis-a-vis masses, and unless and until we revive Congress in many states, and especially the states where we got a severe setback, I don't think we will be able to deliver goods. And that's why what Mr. Sangma has said, that we want some time, that is mainly to revival of the Congress party.
Tell me something, as leader of the opposition, do you think this government should continue for 2 more years?
No, I cannot say. Even if I said, it's very difficult, because don't know what will happen tomorrow from Chennai, don't know what will happen from Calcutta, don't know what George Fernandes is going to take a stand day after tomorrow. So, it is controlled by so many other forces.
Sir, let me put it like this. आप तो कह रहे हैं कि इन 2 positions के बीच में कोई contradiction नहीं है. अखबारों में कहा जा रहा है, पार्लियामेंट के corridors में कहा जा रहा है that there is an understanding between Sonia Gandhi and Vajpayee. That is why Congress is not moving.
The Congress party is acting as a responsible opposition and constructive opposition party.
ये responsibility के पीछे indecision तो नहीं है?
नहीं, बात ऐसी है कि topple करना यानी फिर instability. His country is in position to afford instability today. His country is in position to afford the elections today. If we are going to create a situation for every 6 months there is an election, I don't know what will happen to country and I don't know what will happen to economy.
तो लग रहा है मुझे कि जैसे आप खुला कह जा रहे हैं आज as leader of the opposition कि 6 महीने छोड़िए, अगले 2 साल के लिए ये सरकार तो रहेगी, चाहे चलाए इस मुल्क को या ना चलाए, चाहे गवर्नेंस हो या ना हो, ये सरकार 2 मुल्क रहेगी, 2 साल रहेगी, because the Congress party either lacks the haussla or it lacks the organization.
No, it's not a question of haussla. Congress party has proved 45 years in this country, yes, we can manage the reins of nation. We are the people who can provide a stable government, and we are the people who can improve the economy.
Then why won't you take advantage of the situation
We
today?
have got number. I got 141.
And when Harkishan Singh Surjeet stands up and says that we are prepared to support you from the left, when Chandrasekhar says, step forward, we'll support you, then what happens?
No, certainly Mr. Comrade Surjeet has said, he has on record that he is ready to support. But tomorrow, suppose we want to take some decision about particular field, in the field of economy, I don't know whether the same support will come tomorrow. If he is going to dictate, no, you don't do this in insurance sector. No, you are not supposed to do in such and such sector. You do in such and such section. It will be difficult.
Let me put it like this. Is it the numbers that's a problem? Or are you worried that if you form a government, you will be in the same terrible position that Mr. Vajpayee is in today?
You see, number is the one thing, and secondly, movement. If the Congress wants to form, provide a government, provide a stable government, then Congress should be in position to take a frank and free decision which will be helpful for nation.
And that you don't think is possible at the moment?
Unless and until that commitment is there from every corner.
Which is not forthcoming?
So it's not, there is no sense to show unnecessary hurry.
So this is what I was saying. This government survives because Congress is not prepared to replace it.
As I initially said, I don't want, the Congress should act in such fashion that there will be chaos in this country. There will be instability, there will be elections, there will be further blow to country's economy, and ultimately common man will support. No.
And do you think all your Congress MPs support this line?
That is our thinking today, and I think there is no two opinion about that.
And Sonia Gandhi endorses it?
You see, whatever the decisions we are taking under the leadership of the Congress President, we discuss in detail, a number of occasions we have discussed in detail all these issues.
Mr. Pawar, let's take a break there. You made it very clear for those who understand politics, both why Congress is not going to take advantage of the situation and also what this means for the Vajpayee government. After the break, I want to talk to you about yourself and a little bit about what's happening in the state of Maharashtra. We'll be back in just a couple of moments. Don't go away. Welcome back. We're talking to the leader of the opposition, Sharad Pawar. Mr. Pawar, in the limited time available to me, I want to talk about Maharashtra. Your party seems to have reacted very strongly to R.D. Pradhan's failure to get elected. The MPCC president has been changed, show cause notices have been issued in connected matters to 10 MLAs, 1 MLA has been suspended. Is this justified or is this a little bit of an overreaction?
Anyhow, now that chapter is closed, so better not to react. And secondly, this defeat, I don't want to go in detail, but very few people knows that Congress party was not having enough number to get elect both seats. Unless and until Congress party gets support from outside, it was not possible for us to get victory in both seats.
So in fact, Mr. Pradhan's defeat is not so surprising?
No, it is surprising because we have planned in such fashion, we never thought that he will lose. But I have to accept that there was a cross voting, and unfortunately some of my party members, I don't know what is the reason, but they have not voted Congress party official candidate, and that is the reason why we lost. It is a big blow to me personally and Maharashtra Congress.
Is it a big blow to your relationship with the Congress president?
No, it's not that. It's a setback. Fortunately now again we sat together, we resolved all the issues. Now situation is changed, new president has come, he is a mature person, experienced person, and he would like to take entire party together and to concentrate on revival. That's why that phase is over now.
Okay.
But otherwise the situation was not good.
आपने दो बार कहा phase over है, मैं पुरानी बातों को नहीं छेड़ूंगा. Let me come to what lies underneath them, and it is a major national issue. What is the state, what is the nature of your relationship with Sonia Gandhi?
Well, she is my party chief. We are working together, and party chief is party chief. In Congress constitution, Congress chief is the supreme.
I'll tell you why I asked the question. For many years, people have said that the Gandhi family does not trust Sharad Pawar, और राजीव जी के ज़माने से लोग ये चीज़ कहते आ रहे हैं. और अब वो कहते हैं कि Sonia Gandhi also does not trust Sharad Pawar. Is that true?
Still Sharad Pawar is in Congress.
How?
Still Sharad Pawar is member of the highest decision-making body. Still Sharad Pawar has been deputed some important job assignment in Parliament. I don't know why this propaganda and publicity.
Does she consult you closely?
Yes, we practically every alternative day we meet, we discuss many things. That is a collective, working collective thinking for Parliament, for instance. Practically every day or every alternative day we meet at 9:45.
Are you one of her close advisors?
You see, I don't know whether I am advisor or anything, but I know that definitely in decision making process, when we discuss, I also one of the person who is associated associated in this decision-making process, and who gives his views frankly.
Does
Whether
she,
my views and suggestions are accepted or not accepted, that is not important. But we do discuss frankly, and we do give our frank advices.
does she interfere in your role as leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha?
Never.
And she gives you the freedom to be your own leader, to be your own man.
Absolutely.
And she does not constantly, as they say, rule you from the back.
Unnecessary that public propaganda is there.
तो आखिरी सवाल मेरा जवाब दे दीजिए. Many people say that in April, in fact Mr. Amar Singh in the Asian Age said this formally, that in April Sharad Pawar was ready to form a government and prevent the BJP coming to power, but Sonia Gandhi wouldn't let him because she distrusted him and because she saw him as a threat.
I don't know from where this information is collected by my friend Mr. Amar Singh, but I can tell you one thing. Whatever the line which we Congress party has taken about whether to form or not to form, that was all collective thinking, and this thinking is initiated by Congress President herself, and all of us, including myself, is a full party for this decision.
Okay, तो ये बताइएगा, April के महीने में, was it your opinion that you should form a government?
No. From first day, it was a considered view that we should not form the government.
Your considered view also?
Yeah.
So all this press speculation that you wanted to form a government, she didn't, is wrong?
Yeah, because we haven't got majority. As I said again and again, I am repeating that we haven't got majority. And that's why we are not in position to form government, and we took conscious decision that we should not form government. Let BJP should form the government. Let BJP should show their capability. Let country should know what is the capability of this.
You are still united, you and Sonia Gandhi, in this position today?
Absolute.
Was there any misunderstanding between you after Mr. Pradhan's election when you went to London and there was a lot of press speculation?
See, whatever the decisions after this defeat Congress party has taken, Congress chief has taken, that is in the interest of party. She has taken decision, these people has gone in detail. I don't know what exactly they have conveyed, but certain actions has been taken, and the chapter is closed now.
And there is no misunderstanding between you? The relationship between you is one that you're happy with?
Yes, of course. You see, in political party, in same party, if you are not going to work as a teamwork, and if you are not going to coordinate and cooperate each other, if you are not going to believe and trust each other, I don't think you will be able to deliver the goods. For larger interests of country, Congress has to be strengthened. And larger interests of Congress, all of us has to work collectively under the leadership of Congress President Srimati Gandhi.
My last question. There's a lot of speculation that Sharad Pawar may one day be forced out of Congress, or he may leave it himself because of the way things are developing. Can you tell me that will not happen?
I don't think that is also propaganda. That will not happen at all. We'll be in Congress, and we'll work in Congress, and we'll be in Congress.
Is the man in front of me, I know he's smiling, but is the man in front of me a happy man? Is he a troubled man, or is he a man who has accepted his fate?
I am a happy person, but I am worried only about one thing, that we have to work very hard to revive Congress. In number of states, our party position is not good unless and until we collectively work very hard and regain the confidence of the traditional supporters of the Congress party. I don't think we have future, and I don't think country has future.
Mr. Pawar, let's leave it there. Thank you very much for speaking so openly to In Focus and for answering all these questions.
You're welcome always.
That's it for this week. We'll be back next week with another interviewee, but for today, from the residence of the leader of the opposition in New Delhi, goodbye.